Hey, what's going on, everyone? Soul here. Welcome to my run of the Power of Knowledge Lufenia. Lufenia found in Trey's Lost Chapter. I'm running an almost full Type 0 comp here, Rem, Trey, and Celeste, and I'm really happy that Trey's LD is finally in the game. Trey was a character that I kind of regretted not building on his debut, because I always had the thought in my head that I would just grab his LD and all of his gear on his LD banner. That way I didn't have to draw twice. I'd be good to go there. But as time went on, and I kept seeing stages I would have liked to use him on, I was kind of kicking myself there that I didn't draw for him. So anyway, we're rectifying that problem right now. He's fully built. He's awesome. He's so much fun. Ram's a friend. If there's a summon, let's get started. Alright, now these enemies have 3 auras. So they start at normal. Red is their most dangerous aura by far. The red aura is really, really scary. The red aura, they hit very, very hard, do a lot of damaging attacks. It's not any fun. Now, the way that Trey operates, because I can't imagine a whole lot of people are going to be drawing for him or know his mechanics, so I'll talk about it a little bit. Trey, every single time he gets a turn, his skills will go up a charge. So they start at basically base, they go up to charge 1, and they cap at charge 2. When you use a skill at charge 2, it goes back down to 0 afterwards. When his skills are at charge 2, they are doing their most damage. Like, they have the highest potency effects, etc., etc. So Trey kind of actually has a little rotation, which is kind of fun to play around with. His rotation used to be a little bit awkward, though, before his LD. Because before, you had to actually use his HP plus if you wanted to be doing the most amount of damage in his rotation, just because of the way he operated. Because he's not always at, charge 2 for his skills, and things didn't always work out the way you wanted it to. But now, with him having the LD, as long as he has, like, strong DPS next to him, then he doesn't have to ever pretty much use that S2, which is great. Now, his skill 1 will launch... Okay, first of all, that arrow gun, Celeste just absorbed all the hits, every single one, and then she still got broken, because these enemies have instant break, which is really obnoxious. I don't like instant break whatsoever. But I say that, and yet I'm using Trey, who has instant break in his kit. But yeah, so Trey, his S1 batteries, after it hits, and his S2 will, basically launches a trap on the enemies, which then goes off after a couple of turns, which is pretty cool. And then Trey's EX inflicts a debuff, which is really cool. I love his debuff from his EX. So the debuff makes it so that the enemies, no matter how much brave they have, they will get broken. And so, enemies that have auras that basically make you do ones until they're broken are just a thing of the past. Trey doesn't care. So he would have bent Kieran's Lost Chapter over had I had Trey, which I did not, sadly. But I know people that did use Trey there, and he did phenomenal because of his debuff. But all said and told, through all of his debuffs, Trey has 45% brave damage up, damage-wise, to the party, which is really high. Like, for perspective's sake, Sephiroth, who the only kind of party utility he has through his LD debuff, he's 30%. It's pretty crazy how that's like his only thing. That's 30%. Now, granted, Sephiroth did release quite a bit later, or earlier rather. So of course he's gonna be weaker. But that's just putting Trey's brave damage debuffs into perspective. Trey is also very, very nice in comps because he doesn't clog any buff slots. He's a selfish character in terms of that kind of thing. Like, he gives himself 1 frame buff, and he doesn't give the party any. So, he plays pretty nice along with whoever you want to use him with. Okay, we do have Grand Delta available. So yeah, let's go ahead and fire that off. Okay, so that yellow aura, they take basically ones until they're broken. And because of Trey's EX debuff, we can just immediately break. And boom. But yeah, so I was talking earlier about these enemies' auras. So the red auras, they're scariest. They go into yellow after a couple turns. Their attack and defense lower. And then when they're in blue, they're at their weakest and at their most vulnerable. So that's a good chance to, strike and just lay down some heavy damage if you got it. But I'm going to wait a little bit before I really lay into these enemies, because when they go beneath, I believe it's 29% HP, they go into permanent red aura. Their Lufenia orb goes away, but they go into murder mode. And I want to absolutely make sure that when that happens, I'm ready for it, because yeah, I will get viciously killed if I'm not. Okay, perfect. She is jumping up. That's what I like to see. I'm actually going to throw my Knight down here real quick. Okay, we're going to hold off on Jack. Okay, we do have Grand Delta available. I'm actually going to use Trey's S1 first, though. Oh my god, a move that didn't have instant break? Wow. I feel like I won the lottery. Okay, now we'll use Grand Delta. Okay. Okay, we got a double launch here. Let's, I guess we'll skill 1A. Just making sure. Okay, so we don't have Ice and Peril at the moment, so I do need to reapply that ASAP. Okay, so there we go. There's that taken care of. Use Trey 65, which does recover a skill use. You can also use it, as you saw there, to increase his charges strategically. If you ever need to just like increase them in a pinch. Okay, so they cleanse the Ice and Peril off. Where is this putting Rem? Putting it right there. I think I'm actually going to swap Rems in right now. Let's see if his burst glitches out. Oh yeah. Yep, no effect. I love it. Oh, look at that. Trey's getting 2 turns in a row. That is a rarity indeed, with how slow he is. Okay, so we got a one shot here, so we'll do that. break here. So we'll let them do that. And then we'll LD. Okay, what is the HP requirement? 35,000. Okay, so we're still underneath it. So we're just gonna get swapped out here. Okay, yeah, so swap turns. Oh, I wish Rem was jumping up in front of A there. Although I guess because we can break him, that's okay. Now you do want to make sure you take these guys out right around the same time, because they definitely have an enrage mechanic, and they will oof, they will do some scary things. It's like 100. I think the Tomberry Troop infographic said it was like or not infographic, the Lufenia section said it was like 100% brave damage down, and like a really massive brave gain reduction as well. Okay, hopefully nothing crazy happens here. Okay, Black Candela ++ is fine. Okay, whew. We got through it. The end of this fight is really scary when they're both in red aura the whole time. Ugh. Do not recommend. But alright, there we go, guys. So yeah, Trey along with another trap kind of character is just hilarious. I absolutely love using Trey with characters like that, because it's just constant, just off-turn damage. Boom, boom, boom. You know, Trey along with like X-Death with his HP poison would be hilarious. But yeah, this was a good run. Good run. So thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck if you are drawing for Trey as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, everyone, please take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys again very soon. See you later.